Hello.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome. Hey, Mary girl.
Hey, girl. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. You look cute.
Oh, thank you, girl.
Thank you.
Right, yes. So welcome everyone to this podcast times Love My Roomie live show. We're talking about the finale today, and it's streaming right here on YouTube and Facebook Live. So come on, join. Thanks for joining.
Yes, before we get started, for those who are not familiar with us, hey, how you doing? Come grab a seat, relax on yourself. We're about to have a whole bunch of fun tonight. I'm Mary.
I'm Brittany.
And we're the hosts of Seriously Podcast. We've been reviewing and recapping digital series for about 4 years now, giving our questions, comments, and concerns, and catching everything. Like no detail goes unnoticed with us. So you can definitely follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Seriously Podcast.
Yes, and lately we have been recapping Love My Roomie, the roller coaster, girl, of emotions. Yes, these characters get us through it.
Yes, they do.
So you can listen to all of our episodes on all podcast platforms. But today we're talking about finale, and we have some special guests with us.
Yes. First up, we have a lady who's about her business. Okay, she's a writer, she's a producer, she's an actress. She actually plays Giselle, and she's the creator of Love My Roomie. So please welcome Yhá Mourhia Wright.
That's me.
Yes.
I got it together.
Yes, you look marvelous, darling.
She's giving me color.
Yes. Also joining us, we have Sabrina Williams, who's a fan of the show and founder of Sabrina Williams Identity podcast. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, y'all.
Hey, how you doing?
Yes. Okay. Good. I see all this melon. Yes, mama.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So next up, we actually don't know this man from a can of paint, but his character definitely deserves a slap in the face. Okay. But y'all say hello to Daytona Jones. He plays Kyle.
Hi, everybody. Nice to be here. Happy to see everyone.
Welcome.
Don't hate us for what we're gonna say about Kyle. Just let you know now.
Say what you need. Nobody told Kyle to be like that.
Right, nobody. And yes, last but not least, this actress coming in plays Selena, who she just she has this concern about her eyesight, so hopefully she can help us better understand her character. Welcome,
Martha.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. So how's everybody doing?
In the pandemonium. How y'all doing?
So we can actually jump
I'm good.
So Yhá Mourhia, can you tell us, how did you come with the idea for Love My Roomie? Where did it start and everything?
Can y'all hear me? Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
So back in 2016, right after I graduated from grad school, I had already had a short play called Expulsion that I ended up adapting into a film. Long story short, we did not finish filming the short film. And then there was a line in the film where one of the characters her name was Mary. That was what Giselle's original name was, who I did play. And she had a line where she said, I love my roomie. And we were just creating to crowdfund, we were creating some shorts that would be like, bonus kind of episodes, backstory for the film. And from that, I literally fell in love with the process of creating episodics, and that's how Love My Roomie was born. But it was originally just a digital sketch show. So what you see on YouTube was just like its original form. And then from there, I fell in love, and that's how it became this episodic, dramatic series.
So what made you change from like that, the tone, like season, first introduced Love My Roomie, it was more like bubbly, fun. Now this series is more like dramatic. It has more emotion. So what made you do that?
You know what? To be honest, I was known in grad school for my plays and screenplays of like writing stuff that would be really comedic and then would all of a sudden get really dark. So I was already like, I wrote things that way. I like my entrance way is always kind of comedy. And the reason why Love My Roomie, what we know on Amazon Prime and Vault Access, it starts off just so dramatic is because originally what was written was it was supposed to be a continuation of the very comedic, but there was a very comedic, quirky entryway into it. And yeah, so it was just kind of like, at first I was just writing a 40-minute, can you all hear me okay? Okay. At first I was writing a 40-minute pilot that was for pitching, like a 30-minute, 20-minute, I don't know what I was doing. So I was just writing a pilot pitch. And then I started, after winning at Newark International Film Festival 2018, I started to continue to write, which is why the whole series takes place in one day, which Brittany and Mary does not get past it. They're like,
never.
So on this episode, we're still at the party.
We're still at the party. We're still there.
but it really is technically a film, which is why you will always be at the party. The
finale. Yeah. So Sabrina, tell us, what is it about this show that you love so much?
Oh my God. One thing I do love is the cast, the characters. Kyle, baby. Who child? I'm gonna need you to get together. Okay.
Hold on, I have to get my wine. Hold on.
I love the characters. I mostly relate to Yasmin. I love Yasmin. I love how it's filmed in Brooklyn. Yes.
Yes.
I love everything about the show. And not to toot my home, but it's Black Power, amen. Yeah, I love all that.
So you mentioned, you love the characters. What's your opinion on like the love triangle with Giselle, Kyle, and Rick? Who do you think is more toxic, really?
I'm gonna keep 100, baby. I feel like even though Giselle got her flaws,
yes,
she is keeping it real with her feelings. Kyle he over here, trying to be like Jada Pinkett Smith, being entanglements. And that's leading the girl on, poor baby. Leading her on, his new girlfriend, she seems so sweet, poor baby, so innocent, so lost. It's okay. And I do like Rick. Even though Rick, he got some, but I think he has his like the best interest for Giselle, so Giselle needs to lean towards him. Because I feel like he's the only one that could put up with her stuff and actually get her, tell her straight up. Because Kyle, you playing games with her. And it's sad. It's sad. I'm sad. I just got to keep it real.
So we always let our the characters defend themselves over here. So we're not going to judge, but we low-key are going to judge because we have our concerns. But do you guys have a backstory for your characters, Martha and Daytona?
I'll take this. So for Salima, she's Salima's a law student, just moving in with her man, Kyle. And I view Salima as
sorry, real quick. I have to say, of course, Kyle would freeze, right?
Right.
Daytona, you're frozen. Sign out and sign back in. This is virtual. We've been doing this for a year. Whatever. You're frozen. Cold feet in true Kyle fashion. Sorry, go ahead, Martha.
I look at Salima's character as just being very much like type A about her schoolwork.
What
is happening?
Just keep going, girl.
Okay. I think Salima loves Kyle. I definitely think that she's definitely the type of woman who puts her studies and herself first, though, and maybe that's a little bit of the, not really seeing, the things that Kyle may be doing behind her back and on the side. She has her school and she has her life together and she's on a path. And I think that Kyle doing what he's doing, she's less in his phone. Like she's not in his phone all the time, and she's not like all up on him all the time. But that's my take.
Okay. We were convinced that she really don't care. She just needed a place to stay because she's just blind. She's just blind.
Yes.
We're like, maybe she has her own man on the side. Maybe she has a side dude too, because she don't seem to be mad about nothing.
I mean, she didn't want to go see his mom and his family when he invited her to his parents' house. So
she wants no parts.
There's something there.
We're like, does she like this man?
I don't think so.
I can't really tell. I think she likes herself more.
Yeah, definitely.
She's definitely like a little bit into herself.
Daytona, you with us?
You back?
I'm right here. I'm listening to what's going on. I feel like I have to build a case to defend myself from what's about to happen.
You might have to. We have a lawyer on staff, so.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Well, I'm sure that when I explain it from my point of view, I'm sure it might make a little bit more sense, but it won't. It's not going to satisfy all of the boxes here that I'm seeing. So I'm sure. We'll see. Let's go ahead and get into it. What do you want to know?
Okay.
Well, we want you to tell us about Kyle. Like, who is he?
So for me, I mean, when I was learning about Kyle, I think he's more of he wants to do right by everybody, but he's too busy trying to juggle and satisfy everybody and do everything right for everybody. He ends up messing up everything, I think, so to speak. You can see that he hasn't gone to see Giselle for about a month, but he's still looking out, listening, contacting her via text, knowing that she's trying to better herself. So I don't think it's still just trying to use her. And also, I mean, it's a fairly new relationship with Salima. And so I don't want to taint her with things from 7 years of past. So, even though, a straight up lie is a straight up lie. Like I told her, I would see my sister, but that was not the case. But also, it was the first time in a long time that I was getting a chance to see Giselle. But again, I already knew I wasn't going there to play games. I told Jeremiah I'd only be there for 15 minutes. I just want to see that she's doing okay. I haven't seen her in a minute. Let me get this over with. And that's where I was coming from. And
well, y'all, Rick, what did Rick say?
You said Kyle lame.
What did Rick?
He's so lame.
Oh, okay. I just came to drop that. I'll be quiet.
He don't like you. He really don't like you.
Don't see it for Kyle.
Anyways,
he's taking the high road. I like it.
Kyle, he wants to do. He wants the best for everybody.
Okay.
That's what I think. I think he wants the best for everybody, and he just got tired of waiting 7 years to get things done, and that's probably why he rushed so fast to get Salima in the house with him. He's ready. He's been ready.
So there's a question right there.
Ladies.
Him and Giselle broke up 6 months. It's been. How long did he always have Salima on the side? Like, that is not a lot of time to meet a girl, move her in, after you just make a 7-year relationship?
Yeah, not at all. I don't think that
Sabrina's like, what's
Salima
up?
was not on the side, not at all. I mean, you have to think about it. When I was with Giselle, it was a focus thing. We were trying to have a child. We were trying to get things going. So it's not as though I was dating Salima on the side. I was just, it was over. It was over before it was over. You have to think about that. Like, things kept messing up over and over and over again with us in the relationship. And so I just I'm sure that I wanted to get my life back. That's why I rushed her in. But it was no prior relationship between me and Talima.
Okay.
Why everybody get so quiet?
Is that right, Talima? Martha, do you agree?
I wouldn't know, but I'll trust him. I guess he says so. I definitely didn't feel like that's what the case was, but I can't confirm nor deny since I don't know.
All right, so we started with the recap.
Yeah, let's get to the finale. Let's talk about this finale. Y'all ready?
Yeah. All right.
Let's do it.
All right. So the episode starts off, Yasmin she finally meets up with her sister Elaine. Yasmin has been dodging her sister, her whole family, like crazy.
Yeah, first of all, it's a new day.
It's a new day. Let's talk about that. We're no longer at the party.
It's no more party. It's a new day. So I'm happy about that.
It's a new day. So it turns out, her sister tells her that her dad is he can't come back into the country in time to see the grandma who's in the hospice. And the family wants Yasmin to do something. They don't know exactly what, but they want something done from her. So let's play the clip real quick.
We're asking if you can do something. If you know any affordable lawyers, anyone who's helping you, mentoring you, something. Si tú no hubieras ignorado mis llamadas, tú supieras lo que estabas pasando.
Okay, well, I've been trying to focus on my own life. I have a lot going on.
So Yasmin has a lot going on. She has no time to call her family. She only has time.
Real quick, could y'all hear that? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
She has no time to call her family. Only time to call Ubers to parties. That's it. The only people she can call. She has no time. I just feel like when somebody says they have a lot going on, you think like that's family drama. So she don't even know what's going on with her family, but she got a lot going on.
She's trying to find her own place. She's trying to pay her bills. She does have a lot going on, but at the same time, like when your family needs you, like you have to step in.
Yeah. What do you guys think about that Yasmin situation?
I definitely feel like it's kind of agree that it's a little bit of a cop-out excuse for not helping out because you're supposed to put your family first, and I don't know if there's some kind of complicated history, maybe I missed that, between her and her family, but she's I think it's a poor excuse.
Yeah,
she
should do better. And I will give that. I feel like maybe her sister's approach wasn't ideal because Yasmin's like, it's never how you doing, Yasmin. It's always fix this. And the sister,
Elaine came borderline.
She rolled up.
Fight.
She did.
Yeah, I know.
She rolled up.
And then she was on the phone. And then after she was on the phone, it's like, do you have a posse? Like, am I safe?
Am I safe?
Like, you could almost feel Elaine's boyfriend and his homeboys, like what? Like, you know what I'm saying? It felt like a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, at that point, I did kind of feel bad for her. I'm like, maybe in her opinion, she feels like there's only so much energy she can give to some things, like, because she has whatever's going on in her life already. So that's why she wants someone to just, like, check in with her instead of just asking her for things.
Right. Which is understandable.
Yeah. I mean, she does feel torn, but she does end up, I feel like she does end up helping in some way.
I know, because at first, Elaine's kind of like fed up, like, you know what, do you? We don't need you. And then like, but we don't have a plan. But I'm
like, so you're not included.
What do you want to do? You in or out?
Sweet. I thought you were Spanish. Now you're speaking French. What's going on?
What's going on?
So what is this we you speak of?
Oh my God. But yeah, she does come down to it. She's like, I'll help. I'll ask around. So she's gonna help out.
She got time now.
Yes.
But Elaine is still like, what's up, huh? Like in Spanish, what? ¿Qué te pasa? You'll ask around? Like, she just like, it's not like, it makes things worse.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What does she want Yasmin to do? Take the case? She can't do that. She's not at that level.
But maybe Yasmin's lying about what she really knows how to do yet. I'm just saying.
If so, then that's problematic. Like, if you can help and you're just like playing around, like, oh, I don't really know how to do anything. Like, what the hell? You want people to continue to bother you? What?
Because she works at a law firm, right?
Right.
I was like, help your family. What's wrong with you?
Well, Yasmin actually works in sales, right? With homegirl from the party. She is in the process of going to law school. She's not even like close to what they might think is popping with her. Okay. And she's struggling and like playing the background. So yeah.
Okay. So she's not on Salima's level yet.
No.
She hasn't even applied.
Which is, and I will say, it's a nugget that the only reason why it didn't happen was logistical / like a whole pandemic. But technically, what I wanted to do was have those two meet, Salima and Yasmin. So I will drop that. Okay. That they are like, it is like a logistical production thing, but like there was a world in which they actually collide because they are both in law school, and that was intentional. That was supposed to be a little messier.
We love the mess.
This is true. So then we go to Umo. She's in her bedroom. She got the email that she didn't get the job, and you know she's upset. She ends up taking it out on the chicken. Yeah. And I'm like, isn't that from her current job?
Don't you need that?
You're going to get fired and you're going to get fined. I thought you were looking for work.
What is going on?
Yo, I can't.
What is happening? But I guess this is it represents her current job. She's just so frustrated.
You take it out on your current job.
Leave alone. She's going through a lot.
She is going through a lot. She took it out on the chicken. I said, what the chicken do?
It's a representation of where she can't get, I guess.
Yeah.
So meanwhile, Yasmin, she's on the phone with Mimi, and Mimi is like, stop playing idiot, gal, and go help your family. Okay? Because nobody has time for your little games.
Nobody. But you peep, Mimi ain't come home last night. You peep?
Yes, I did peep that.
She's out here living her best life.
She wants you off her phone. You're playing idiot and you're on her phone. She's busy. She's with a man.
What do you think Mimi is? Like,
she's with her man. That guy from last night.
What man? There was a bunch of men last night. Which one?
Oh, you're right.
Who? The one at the bar.
Oh, okay, Amir.
He was cute.
Because he went to cook for her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If she don't ride the subway.
Yeah, she don't do that.
Yeah.
Mimi is gold. We always say this.
Mimi is gold. I plan to be Mimi in my life, and like no matter what my situation, like
absolutely.
So Yasmin, she really don't want to hear that. So she ends up like screaming out of frustration, and no one came to check in on her. Like, are you okay? Like, there was none of that. So what kind of roommates are these? Where's the love, y'all?
Where is the love with the roomies?
Wait, no, but y'all, Mourhia did come out and she said, while she was picking eggs out the pan, what was that all about?
Right?
What was that about?
Like, she could have been hurt or something. No one came out and was like, are you okay?
I can't.
It's like, wow, I feel the love. I feel it.
Oh my gosh. But Giselle, she's fed up with Mourhia because of the mess, right? So let's do the clip.
No more guests. What the heck? You don't even own this place.
Yeah, well, my auntie does. And so I say no more guests and clean up your eggs in the kitchen.
Calm down.
I'm the only one making any real money over here. Oh, Mariah, you going through it for no reason. I haven't seen you pick up a brush to paint, not even once. You can't even help me pay rent. I don't have time for your struggling artist gimmick.
Yasmin.
Giselle, don't ever get me started.
Ciao. Where do you start?
I mean, the house was disgusting. I'm not even going to get mad at her for going off on Umo.
Mm-mm. But it killed me when Umo said, "You don't even own this place, do you? You got nerve.
You right?
You pay anything.
How dare you? How freaking dare you?"
And then Giselle comes in. Oh, calm down. Don't. That took me out. Like, don't.
First of all, where the hell you been? That's what the first thing I would have said.
Giselle don't know where she been either.
She's just chilling there, like
yes. Giselle. Y'all know Giselle spent the entire morning or afternoon piecing together the night before. Right. She also has no idea. Like Giselle, where you been? Honestly, I don't know. Like Giselle. She doesn't know either.
She's like, that's a good question. Where have I been?
Where have I been? Let me hit up Rick and see.
Sabrina, what do you think about Yasmin going off on them and like their that whole dynamic, their friendship?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Yasmin is going through a lot of ish in her life, and I understand, but she should have never taken out her friends. But at the same time, that house was looking a little dirty. So she could have approached him in a better way, I guess. I'm just trying to be nice, but she was wrong for that. She was wrong. But if I was in her situation, I'm sorry. I don't like dirt, so I would probably say it in a nicer tone. But I'm going to need y'all to clean your mess up because you ain't no maids around here. I'm sorry. Clean your mess. That's disgusting.
Yes. Come on. Like, where's the home treatment?
Baby, yes. My mom, I cannot do that. I can't live in filth. It's disgusting. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
But yes. Oh, child. Okay. I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm about to say something. I was like, I ain't gonna do it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this is a safe place.
We love us. Go for it.
Love it.
So, Yhá Mourhia, child, that's the first time I actually seen Giselle and Yhá Mourhia actually talk, and it's like Giselle said something sweet to her. So
you mean Yhá Mourhia? You mean Yhá Mourhia?
Yes, Yhá Mourhia. Yes,
everybody always does this. It's okay. It's okay. This is my biggest Issa Rae moment because Issa realized that she should not have named, or at least she said it once. Like, why did I name my character in Insecure Issa? And Yhá Mourhia was a joke on my name when I was like, what do I name this character? People always mess up my name. I'm gonna name her this. What people call me. It's like, but her name is Yhá Mourhia, and it's a spin on my name. It's not about me, but yeah, that's what I get. That's what I get. I thought it was funny, and now I can't get rid of it. People literally be like, yeah, the character Yhá Mourhia. I'm like, yeah, no, Mourhia.
Yeah, Yhá Mourhia. Yeah. Giselle looks so lost though. I was cracking up at that scene though. I really was cracking up. Yes. But Yasmin, she's the mother of the fam, like of the friendship. She's the mother. If y'all don't get, I got that. I was like, she must be the mom. Everybody else is her babies. Oh yeah, for sure. They just follow behind her.
They can't even help with rent. Those are her kids.
Her kids. But that's a lot. You have Yasmin got to deal with her friends and her family, all wanting something from her, needing something from her. She got to take care of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So they go outside.
That's a lot.
Yeah. And they go outside and Yasmin went outside, they followed her, and she tells them like her dad is being held by immigration. And, you know, she tried to warn her family, like she knew this was going to happen, but her family didn't want to listen to her, and it still happened. So she's stressed out about that. And they kind of had a moment where they kind of was like, you know, consoling her, like, you know, being warm. And Yasmin is like, I'll be there in a minute. AKA, why did y'all even follow me out here? I didn't need.
First of all, Umo yelling shit like that's her dad. I was like, what are you yelling for? She was like, shit. I'm like, is that your daddy, girl? No, it's not.
That's her friend.
I was looking at you, I was like, in that moment, Giselle, and this is not personal, but I feel like in that moment, Giselle takes it the most seriously. Giselle's like, damn. And Umo's like, shit. And Yasmin's like, crap. So I get it, but like Giselle is, I think probably because Giselle's like, damn, like Giselle should finally feel bad for something though. So I feel like it makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. She feels it.
Yeah, that.
So
dang, Liddy Entertainment only likes Selena and Kyle.
Really?
Liddy Entertainment has said Team Martha and Daytona. So apparently Liddy Entertainment does not like Giselle and Kyle. And I think Giselle takes that personally. I'm like, it has been Team Martha. It has been Daytona. Ain't nobody said nothing about Giselle. Can y'all, like, what's going on, y'all? Help me out. Like,
Giselle's drunk. I'm sorry. Someone needs to tell her. She's drunk.
That's really what it is. So, speaking of Giselle, she goes back to her room. She's thinking back about the night with Rick. You know, the night before, you know, we left Giselle dancing her night away in the middle of the dance floor, dancing. Somebody
by herself.
Whitney Houston. Somebody danced with the girl. So she was really drunk, like to the point, like Zane was concerned for her, but he didn't stop her from drinking after Rick told him to. Talking about, oh, you got to check on your girl. Okay. So he calls Rick and he rescues her. He turned the car around because apparently he left and came back. And Zane is like, are you going to take her to the hospital? Rick is like, no, she be all right.
Excuse me?
She be all right.
I was scared for her when he said that.
And Rick tells her, you know, he came back to rescue her and confronts her about mixing the liquor and the pills. Like the cat's out the bag. Like, we know you've been outside. Mm-hmm. So let's go to that scene.
This, and I'm saying this because I care about you.
I hope he's okay.
This, you're not the girl I knew back in school. I know you are, but the way the situation with Kyle has you acting is wild to me. Like, I know you're trying to figure out who you are, what you want in life, and I hate to say this, but I care about you. So I'm gonna tell you, it might be good to get some help.
Yes, she needs help. Yes, she needs help.
She does need help. She needs the help.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes. How did y'all feel about Rick and up until this moment? Because we had our concerns about Rick, but I feel like I'm changing my opinion on him. What did you guys think? Daytona,
you gotta unmute yourself.
More personal. I'm on mute. Can you hear me?
We can hear you
guys
now.
Hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As far as him wanting to be, honestly wanting to help her, I think that's excellent because she definitely needs that. Whether Kyle's character could do it or whether Rick could do it, somebody needs to help her. So wherever she gets it from is cool. And any man in their right mind, even if jealousy was in play or whatever the case may be, if I see that somebody's helping out somebody that I know needs help, I'm gonna fall back. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna be all. Well, I was mad at him that night because I wasn't knowing what's going on in the bar. But the way he took care of her was the way any friend should take care of or try to. The only other thing was you could have taken her to the hospital and walked her to get the help that she needed or wherever, and not leave her, waking up the next morning for hours wondering what the hell happened last night. But still, for the fact that he offered her help, I think that's really, really important in the case of anyone who's struggling with some sort of substance abuse or addiction. Anyone who's around you that can see you can help. So anybody should be doing that. So I give Rick's character in the end, I give him a big up. In the beginning, we definitely enemy, I think, for as much as he could. And with it being that she just popped right back up just now with all this again in his life. It's not like he's responsible for her, but if he's offering to be there for her, then I think that's great.
Very well said. Yes. I agree. Definitely feel she should have went to the hospital because like the combination of pills and liquor, you don't know what could happen.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God our girl Giselle's all right.
That's it. Anybody else?
There was just like a behind the scenes. There was a cut. It was cut because episode 8 was filmed in 2017, 2019, and 2 months ago.
What?
So, yeah. So all of the Yhá Mourhia. But anyways, all of the Rick scenes in that car were written in January and were filmed in February. Those never existed for the episode at all. So even so you think about it, it was a workaround, you know what I'm saying, a pandemic. Yeah. So I couldn't get to Brooklyn safely, I felt, and to do it, I couldn't quarantine enough to get to film, you know what I'm saying? It would just been too much. So it was filmed, I remotely directed, and then I filmed my audio separately. So the GP filmed it from Giselle's perspective, and that was the way that we adapted the scene. But originally, it's actually in the script, Rick texts Yasmin. But when we got to post, and Bernard, who plays Rick, didn't do that. But it didn't make sense because it was Giselle's perspective. So how do we see the bubbles? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it was originally written for Giselle to be in this space. So he does actually reach out, is what I'm saying, to Yasmin and says, hey, like he reaches out to her, but we cut that part out and just made it like this. Yeah.
Wow. Movie magic. I love it.
I do really love when I was watching that scene in the car. I do really love the way it was shot from Giselle's perspective and the way it was like shaky, as she would be given her state at the moment. So I thought that was a really cool touch.
And I'm proud of her for remembering all that because I'm like, why is he talking to a drunk person?
Listen, as best she could. It took her the whole day, though. Keep in mind, that was
did take her the whole day.
It's like, what? Oh, yeah.
Because she woke up, and it starts with her remembering a little bit, and it breaks out to the opening credits, and then she's like, hold up, you know.
But he ultimately says to her, like, I want you to get some help, but Mama is not listening. She has the bags of nips in her side drawer over there, and I'm like, oh, she's sipping again. Interesting.
But she did pour half of it out.
Half of a nip.
Half of a nip out, and I think that's progress.
I mean, for Giselle, it is. I think that there's so many. So that part was filmed in 2017. So I'm trying to remember, but there's a lot. There are takes in which Giselle has multiple, and she kind of but ultimately it was decided that it makes sense that she pours this and she hesitates, which was written, and there was multiple ways that could have ended. It could have ended with resolution, but we have a bonus episode, and so that's why the resolution didn't feel so necessary.
Right.
I mean, I blame Umo because had she not knocked on the door, she would have poured the whole thing out.
That's true too, and there's some shame there though, right? And then Umo knocked on the door and it was like
a stare down.
First of all, it's Giselle. I was like, girl, move. Get the heck out of the way. She went like this. I'm like, what are you staring at her for? Move.
Like, she gotta get in the bathroom. So let's so at this point they're all going through it. So let's play that clip real quick.
It's my captive soul. Release my captive soul.
So
that's Giselle doing what Giselle does. She love a good drink.
Yeah.
She love a good drink.
And I was upset. I wish that even though she barely remembers what happened, I wish Rick got through to her fully.
Kyle didn't get through to her.
I mean, he
Rick
was trying to
didn't get
talk
through
to her when she was in the thick of it. So how effective of a strategy was that for him? Like,
right?
You know, like you asked, is Rick a good guy? It's like, he's a good guy if, did he follow through? Did he follow up the next day? Did he text her, call her? How you feeling? How you doing? But to like say this in the midst of her at her lowest point, it wasn't good timing.
It wasn't.
Right. He poured his heart to her.
Save it. Like, you know what I mean? It felt more.
It wasn't good enough.
It wasn't, and it felt more like this is what you're doing wrong with your life, and versus I'm a friend and I want to help you, and this coming from a place of love, and there's definitely a difference.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the fact that he said, "You're not the same girl I met in high school," and I'm like, "Yeah, no shit. We've all grown up. You looking for that girl from high school? You're the delusional one."
He's talking about college, but still, like, college was a long time ago. So
still, like, we've all grown up. It's like, why are you looking for that?
Like, life has happened. He's just like, man, life is happening to you. You're not doing well with it.
Right? What's going on? Yeah. And we also, there was a part where she takes out a ring out of her bag. So
she did.
What was that about? Were her and Kyle engaged?
Maybe.
What's going
on? Like a yes.
I can reveal that they were.
Ooh.
Now I can reveal that they were.
I mean, 7 years. He better have gave her a ring.
Listen. Like we got. Why? Like, why are you like? Come on, we need something for Giselle. Give her something. No, yeah, they were in the. I mean, that was filmed in 2017, so that was always the story. That was not added. Wow. Rick did not always exist. Rick did not exist in 2019 when we went back to shoot, but that was always the story. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh wait, Daytona just got added. So Daytona, it was just revealed that Kyle and Giselle were.
Yeah, I was listening and I could see you guys. I wasn't a part of it, but I could see everything. See that it's been built, and yeah, put the ring on a long time ago. We wanted some things for each other. We wanted to build something for each other, but.
Okay, we're gonna put a pin in that.
It has the story is pretty much told now. Huh?
We're gonna put a pin in that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's from.
Okay. And then, at this point, at the end of the episode, everybody is hurt. Everybody's still going through it.
I think everybody reached their limit at this point.
Yeah, I think it's the boiling point. Yeah, for sure. And then, are we talking about the bonus scene?
Let's go. Do it. What's going on?
We see the bonus scene, guys. So Yhá Mourhia is coming back. We thought this was the end, but it's not. Got more to talk about.
It ain't over.
It's so expensive. You Mourhia, stop. Yeah, there's a little more to talk about. A little more,
yeah. So Giselle is actually talking to a therapist, right? Which is great news.
Oh, it's what we've all been asking for.
All we've been asking for
is get some help.
Yes.
Giselle's fine. Well, Kyle mentions it to Jeremiah. He said, his friend, he says, oh, she does. Yeah. So we can see that.
But we question, like, did she just tell Kyle that to get him off her back? Is she really going?
Is this the same doctor
that Kyle mentioned?
Yeah, that's in the bonus scene.
Yes, this is the same.
Okay.
And it's also revealed that there was a baby.
Yes,
there was a baby, and I think we did mention this in the early parts of our recap. Like, because I know when we see the flashback scenes of Kyle and Giselle, it's kind of like we see blood, we see tears in the bathroom, so we instantly thought like miscarriage. Yeah. So we're thinking that's what's going on. So it's kind of like revealed at this point.
Yes.
A lot, yeah. But
it's a lot.
This bonus scene was giving me Beyonce, Lemonade, realness. I'm excited for it. Yes.
It came
Can
together.
I comment on that real quick?
Yes, of course.
Yes. Okay, explain why, because I was wondering why Giselle was drinking so much. I said something is wrong. Like, I need to know the deep and like what's going on. And then when you put out that bonus scene, I said, okay, finally somebody got her some help, or she finally took herself to get some help. And then on top of that, explains why she's in depression. That baby scene, I was like, okay, this is gonna make me cry. I was like, no, but it explains a lot. So I'm happy that she finally gets some help. Child, because we was about to pray over her. Do something, child.
Listen, she needs the laying of hands. The laying of hands, the ancestors, the prophets, everybody. The evangelists.
Her friends is messed up because they didn't help her. They should have just threw her till in the therapy session. That's what I would have done.
Yeah,
but
I don't know that they can help themselves. Like, I have had friendships in my past that where you do look back and you're like, there was a lot going on with everybody. We could have all done better, but I don't think that like we even knew that we could have done better. Like, yeah, that's something that if somebody gave me a lot of money, I would make a season 2. Not my own money, but for sure there is more to be desired. There's more to be desired. The laying the hands for me, yes. Yeah.
So does Yasmin and Yhá Mourhia know about the miscarriage? Like, because I feel, do they think like Giselle is just a drunk, or do they know like this is deep rooted stuff?
They do know that it's deep rooted, and I think that there's people who are archetypes, right? So Yasmin's archetype is caregiver. So I don't want to offer that Yasmin has space to necessarily take care of Giselle, but Yasmin is the archetype of caregiver, so therefore she's the one that would. But I don't think that is in the front of anyone's mind, and nor, to be quite honest, do I explore how they feel about that. Yeah. So that's just a little hint. Like, it doesn't dig into how they feel about what happens with Giselle's body. No.
Okay.
Okay. In the bonus scene, she says like, Kyle thought I didn't want this baby. Why would Kyle think that? Are you guys engaged at this point?
Mm.
I'm like, why would
I don't
he
know
think
until when is that day? It's May 26th. Is that when it comes? I don't know.
Okay.
That is
So we're putting a pin
Wednesday, May 26th, 2021. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Daytona, can you talk about, does Kyle still love Giselle? Or you think he moved on and he just considers her a friend right now?
I do believe that. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. You said, does he still love her? I think that. Sorry, my bad. I think that he does love her quite a bit. I just think that he's over certain parts of love from her. Like he's over certain things. It's a different type of love. Like I think he still wants to see her doing well, but he just gives up now. I think he's giving up on it now in order to make space for the new woman in his life.
Of this new woman, you had mentioned earlier that, you know, you guys were together for 7 years, you were engaged, you were fianced, ultimately. And you guys broke up. 6 months later, you have a new woman living with you. What's that about? Are you?
Well,
is Kyle the type that just wants any woman?
I don't think so, because 7 years is a long time to be with any single woman. So he chose her for 7 years. I mean, and you can imagine, like, this is not something that has just popped up with Giselle. This is not brand new. I mean, it took a long time for me to propose to her, but then it also took a long time to figure out that, you know, this isn't going to work. And like I said, 7 years is a long time, and I'm wasting time. And figuring out now that I have the feelings that I have for Salima, I don't want to wait. I don't see a reason to wait. I've been wanting to. Kyle had already been wanting to have this, a family. He'd been trying with her for the longest. He'd already wanted it. So the only problem is that 7 years is a long time to erase as well. You know, so you see Kyle's character trying to get out of continuously being in contact with her to spend more time, like having Salima move in. Even in the shower scene where she's hitting me up like, send me a pic, and I'm like, bet. I still never sent that pic. You know, I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm sorry.
It's the entertaining for me.
Yeah, Yhá Mourhia, the not creator, Yhá Mourhia, the Giselle.
It's the entertaining for me.
Yeah, like, I know you did not just play Giselle. Like, you didn't send the pic, but you went to go see her.
You didn't tell her that you have a new woman and she's living with you.
Thank you. It might have been some PG nookie. It might have been PG nookie.
Like,
Sir.
You know, I already said that I was only going to be there for a period of time. I was planning on going to say a whole thing. I'm telling.
What was the plan?
Yeah, tell us what the game plan was.
I'm glad that I want.
The Lord got him breaking up.
That's what that is.
The Lord intercepted the connection. The Lord said no lies.
The Lord said not on my watch. Not on my watch. No.
The Lord said no lies. Get your connection together. Get wired. No lies.
I just had one. I'm just realizing something really interesting, and I want to know if it's intentional that Salima and Giselle are so different that there might be complete opposites. And was that intentional in writing their characters? Because I found that a lot of people, when they're in a relationship with one person and it doesn't work out, it's super disappointing and that person is heartbroken. Let's say this is Kyle in this case. You know, he thinks the answer is a completely different woman who has all of her, shit together and is in law school and, just looking for the opposite of what the ex had in a new person. Like, was that intentional in the writing of the characters?
Yeah, I will say it wasn't necessarily intentional to make Salima the far opposite. To be honest, a lot of what came from Salima that you brought to the character, I didn't even get to experience until post-production and watching it. And that's because there's so many different, there's what you write, there's what is shot, what the actors bring, and then there's what happens in the edit. So it wasn't until the actual story came together, which is what we see, that I realized how opposite. But it was definitely intentional that Kyle was seeking someone more stable, for sure. You know what I'm saying? And also, it was intentional, since it has gotten brought up often. He has not been broken up with Giselle more than 6 months. It is true that he rushed with Salima. It is true that he's done these things. That's what's observed is true of Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not Kyle, but I'm just the writer.
I have a question for Martha and Sabrina. Brittany and I both think that Giselle and Kyle are toxic people. Do you guys agree?
It's tough. I think that Giselle is hurt. I think that I wouldn't use the word toxic for Giselle. I feel for her a lot because I think she's gone through a lot, and I think she's recovering. And anyone who has, experience, has a problem with substance abuse, there's something going on there below the surface that is real, and it's usually, something that's painful. Kyle, I have less. I have less empathy for Kyle. I guess we don't really know Kyle's backstory like that, and I mean, it's the lying for me. It's the lying from Kyle that I'm like, I can't. I don't have empathy for not telling the truth. So
it's the communication. He's bad at it.
Yes. For me, I feel like they just need to go their separate ways. Finally go their separate ways. It's about time. Giselle, you ran your course. It's too hurtful, it's too hurtful, and I feel like they go back together. It's just you're gonna keep rehashing that same hurt. So I was like, okay, just go. Kyle, he got a good girl. Stick with her. Giselle, you're gonna find a good man to make you happy and get you out of all this deep depression mode, and life is gonna be great, girl. On the other side, read a rainbow, baby.
Listen to her. Sabrina saved my life. Yhá Mourhia, Sabrina saved my life.
Yes.
Well, Giselle, did y'all peep how in the car, Rick is talking to Giselle, and he's like, you're not, and she's like, Kyle, are you okay? And he's like, what is it? Like, he's talking to her, and Giselle's talking about Kyle. She's like, oh, Kyle loves it. Yeah. She doesn't see it.
That's so true. She loved him. So for Salima, why do you think she's hesitant to meet Kyle's family?
That is such a good question. I'm trying to think back to, when I was performing it, the reason. I think, honestly, y'all touched on it. I don't think that she's that into him.
We changed her mind.
I don't know. I was going to say 6 months is not long enough, but to meet parents, but maybe, I think it depends on who it is. But at the end of the day, her reaction to it was so unfavorable. It was so kind of reluctant, instead of I'm excited that he's inviting me. My earring came out. I'm excited that he's inviting me to meet his parents. More so immediately, which gives me the sense that she's not really into it. And if she really liked him, she would be into it. She would have
you already moved in. All right, next up is family.
Yeah.
Interesting. Sabrina, what predictions do you have for the bonus episode, or what are you thinking or want to see?
I have a feeling that Giselle, I'm gonna be psychic for 2 seconds. Giselle is gonna keep going to therapy, but then the therapist is gonna really get into the deep root of everything, and then she's gonna stop going. I feel that. And then I think Kyle's gonna keep coming back because they always do. He's gonna keep coming back, but then Giselle is probably gonna, she's gonna meet his girlfriend. Yeah, I know. The more, make sure you're writing this down because,
Sabrina has a huge budget for the show, and apparently I'm going to continue filming through the summer, but I love it. Go ahead.
Yeah. I think Rick is going to slowly go into Giselle. Like, they're going to start talking because I feel like Rick and Giselle is going to end up together.
Really?
I'm predicting it. Yes, I'm rooting for Rick. Okay, I'm rooting for him. Yes. Yasmin, she's gonna get her stuff together, and her family, I'm sorry, they were really annoying. Like, her sister was like Yasmin's Captain Saberhole. I'm like, she's not Captain Saberhole. Like, the girl's gonna live her life too. Like, let her be. Y'all get on my nerves. But her family, her father is probably not gonna come back to the country, which is sad. But I think, her family, she might go over there with her dad, hopefully. I don't know. She's gonna get into law school.
Leaving the country to meet her dad?
That's me.
You know what? Not leave the country, like go visit her dad. Visit her dad once in a blue moon. When she needs to, take, off a break for law school.
Okay.
Because law school, she's gonna get into law school. She's gonna be an excellent lawyer. She is.
I love
can
that.
see
I love
right
that.
Now. Yeah. Now the little, I'm gonna call her. She's so
Umo. You said the little Umo.
The little, I love her though. She's so free spirit. I love that free spirit. But Uma, I'm gonna need her to get her life together. Eventually, she is gonna get a job. She's gonna get a good paying job, and she's gonna move out. And never know, she might be with her the guy that she kissed. He was, I was okay. I see them together. Or you never know, she might go to the other side of the rainbow, hang out with the girl. I don't know. I'm question mark on her. But we don't know. We'll find that out.
I love those predictions. I love it. I agree. Yes. I'm still waiting on Yasmin to go out with the guy from the gym.
Yes, we want that so badly.
Me too. So if anybody would like to see more Love My Roomie, feel free to donate to me, Fractured Out. Because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I ain't had the money to write that. Okay, so I don't know what happened.
Come on, donate, y'all.
But no. Man, Austin is such a play. That's the guy. He plays Keen. He's so amazing, and that was a lot of that. Again, that was 2019 stuff that was shot, and 2019 I shot stuff in January, and then I thought it was everything I needed, and then we shot again in the summer. But then Martha and Daytona, they shot their stuff in fall 2018. So it has really been like, I've taken up the full amount of the series, of the years shooting this, because, shooting in February. And so, yeah, but if I were to continue the series, I would definitely revisit the other characters and flesh them out. I have a plan for them, but, budget's a thing.
It's a real thing. It is.
And it's more expensive now because we have to make sure I have a COVID compliance officer, all that. So, I can't just do the guerrilla simple thing anymore. Yeah. I never really did, but yeah.
Yeah, but whatever happens with it, we are, Seriously Podcast gonna be right there. We love it. We're here for it. So thank you so much for allowing us to host this special live episode. We had so much fun.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. So we're excited for the bonus episode that comes out May 26th.
May 26th.
May 26th. So if everyone could just tell everyone where they can follow you and what else is going on, new projects, or what else is next for Love My Roomie.
Sabrina, you can start.
I guess the next start. Okay, you guys can follow my podcast. It's Sabrina_Williams_Identity. Also, follow my special account, my personal, at Sassafree20. what else comes up? Oh my God, I have new videos. I'm actually in the process of editing now. So you guys follow my YouTube channel. Everything's in my bio, baby. Amen. Come on.
Martha?
You can find me on Instagram at curlyfroreal. I'm boring, y'all. I don't have anything. I don't have a YouTube or any podcast, nothing, but you can follow me on Instagram.
Damn, Kyle, they're coming for you.
I love it. Kyle's character gives the male viewers a chance to see what to do and not to do in different situations. He does.
Including being in the bathroom, flirting with the girlfriend while you're texting your ex. Didn't do it.
Emphasis on what not to do.
What not to do. Daytona, are you here? Are you on Frozen? Thank you. Okay, well, I'm a. Oh wait, his audio's off. Okay, you good?
Say again.
Daytona, where can the people follow you?
Can you hear me now? All right, so hey everybody again. You guys, I make music, so you can follow me at DaytonaBeats.com. You can get to all of my social media from Daytona Beats, and also the person commenting, Liddy Entertainment. I'm also on their website too. So if you guys go through the comments, you can find me somewhere through there. And I noticed there was a question that asked other people about it, and you know what are watching. I actually started watching these podcasts just recently, and I've been in and out, Inside Out podcast. That's actually Yhá Mourhia's podcast, and I just really started getting into Seriously podcast. You two are so funny to listen to. I'm really into it. So I just wanted to say that. Yeah, you can find me at DaytonaBeats.com or go to LiddyEntertainment.com. And I want everybody to also check the rest of the work that everybody's doing, because these ladies here are phenomenal, super strong women. Each one of those 5 boxes that are part of this 6 screen, you can find power in it. So go click on somebody's stuff.
That was so sweet.
Thank you.
And that's why you got casted.
Just won us over.
Just that. Well, hi, I'm Yhá Mourhia. So you can find me on my roomie at Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. You can find me on Inside Out Podcast, and you can find me on Ms. Right on Time, MSWRIGT on Time. You can find me there. And yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. This has been an amazing journey, and I'm really excited. I know that like it's still pseudo done, but I'm really excited for the bonus episode that comes out in like 6 weeks. So it's gonna be dope. Yeah.
And you can follow us at Seriously Podcast, SERIESLY Podcast, on all podcast platforms. You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at the same name, Seriously Podcast. And you can email us, let us know your questions, comments, and concerns, let us know what shows you're watching, and stay tuned. We got a lot of new things coming out.
But I have to ask y'all. Y'all didn't tell us what you think is gonna happen in the bonus.
Oh,
I need to know.
Well, you know we are writers, so
we're in the writers' room.
Oh yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not gonna lie. Like y'all have had some storylines that just don't exist. That I've been like, but wait, that's good.
Write those down. Write those down.
I need to consider that. Hold on.
That is funny. For me, I kind of agree with what Sabrina said. When Giselle meets with her doctor is definitely going to tap into something that she's not ready for. And she's a runner, she's a track star, so she will run when it gets hard. Yasmin, I feel like for her, I can see her helping her family and then getting like frustrated and being like, I actually don't want to do this anymore. And then Umo, I just want her to find a job because she really needs one. Yeah. Selling chicken on the street. And I need to move.
50 cents an hour it was?
It was like 50 cents.
Did you say an owl? It's a turkey hat.
No, 50 cents an hour.
Oh yeah, no, the sandwiches are 50 cents. So I mean, I don't know that. I'm pretty sure it's all illegal, whatever I wrote.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Hopefully, Yasmin helps her, because I know Yasmin really didn't want her to work with her, but Yasmin acting like she don't know things, but she do.
I know. What is that about?
I don't know. That's not nice.
Yeah, I hope that I'm hoping that in the bonus episode, the therapist can really tap into Giselle and let her realize that she needs to change her life. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that she'll okay, let me get my life together, because so many people want that for her. Like her friends, like, girl, what's going on? Kyle's like, get it together. Rick is like, who are you? So I'm hoping the therapist really gets into her head. And I feel like we're gonna see Kyle and Salima the bonus episode. Maybe I feel like I definitely like what Sabrina said about them all running into each other. I love the drama like that. Let me see that.
Or he's talking to Giselle on the phone, and Salima finally pays attention to what's happening.
Finally wakes up.
Finally.
And it's like, who is this you're talking to?
Not it's happening right in front of you, though. Oh my gosh.
Salima is studying, okay? She doesn't have time for the drama.
Yeah. She's not paying attention. Kyle be on FaceTime with Giselle, and Salima's like, is that your sister?
Yes. How's the baby?
How's the baby?
Like, girl, you're about to be a lawyer. You need to get the facts. You need to start a file on him.
Right.
And I also want to watch Mimi teach me more her ways.
Yes.
Because she is goals. I want another man to pop up. And
do y'all think Mimi should have her own spinoff show?
That's what I was about to say. Mimi might need to know. I would literally say that. I need her.
Yeah.
Show me what
lessons.
Show me Mimi's lessons.
Lessons with Mimi.
Yes. Teach me your way.
I want to be her so badly when I grow up.
Yeah, me too.
Love it. But I'm excited.
Me too.
Yes. Okay.
Well, thank y'all so much and also I want to give a shout out to Brittany and Mary, because they have been rocking with LMR since before it was in the film festivals. That would be 2017. And then y'all hosted the premiere party in 2018 at the Brick Ballroom, which is really dope. I'm so happy that we got to have that pre-pandemic experience. And so we got to get that out of our system and have that experience. So thank y'all for coming back full circle to host this finale chit chat. It's been fun, and thank you for a recap of the show. I've been cracking up. It's been a pleasure, for real.
Oh my gosh!
Aww, thank you.
Thank you. And just like we've been supporting Love My Roomie, you've been supporting us since literally day one, since we came on the scene. Like, you've been there, and we appreciate you so much for just always thinking of us and including us in this journey. Like, we have so much love for you and admire you.
Yes.
Thanks, y'all. Thank you.
And thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you, Sabrina, Martha, Daytona, Yhá Mourhia. This was amazing. Make sure you follow all of them. Make sure you look out for the bonus episode, and make sure, if you haven't already, listen to our recap. We did each episode. We had some special guests come through also. So it's a really fun time. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank y'all.
Bye,
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank
everyone.
you. Bye.